Good afternoon. Welcome to Jim Munley's World of Weather. Clicked on to long-range weather forecast discussion from May 15th to 29th. First, before I get into the forecast, I'll go talk currently. I ran this split trajectory model, and this shows where the air has been coming from over the last 3 days. It came here from northern Canada. This is pretty impressive for this time of the year, and there's been many record lows reported and record high, record low maximums. Gotta be careful what I say. Record low maximums in some areas. Okay, we're going to get back to the forecast now. Changes are coming. This is for the period for May 15th to 19th. And you can see the flow becomes zonal. And, And what we have here, we have a trough here over the East Pacific. This blocking ridge, part of the Omega block has been in the atmosphere, begins to lift out and weaken, and it moves to the other side of the pole. And I'll show you that. You can watch it as it lifts out. Excuse me. We have an upper low here over Canada, and we also have one here over the North Atlantic, above normal heights further to the north. Okay, we're going to get into, we're going to have a system that will move across the northern border, and this is on the western side, currently on the western side of the ridge over Alaska, and the ridge Thursday night ejects east over the northern U.S. Friday and through the weekend, and crossing Great Lakes Sunday night. A trough will interact with a frontal boundary and then track along the northern periphery of the eastern ridge that we have. And this setup will bring active weather to the northern and central plains and potential for several lows moving along the boundary. And this will bring heavy rain and possible storms to the region. I'll put the maps into motion. Heavy rain is also possible for southern and eastern Texas through the weekend as a trough and an upper level system interacts with Gulf moisture. You can see it across here. Bring it back a little bit. And then we also have falling temperatures and heights will bring widespread precipitation with higher elevation snows across central California and the northwest east into the northern Rockies. And a frontal boundary across here, across or near southern Florida, will be the focus for heavy rain and storms. Okay, we're going to look now at the period for May 20th to 24th. The flow remains generally the same, however, a little more amplified as this ridge builds further to the north. And you can see we still have our upper low here. This is starting to slide eastward, or westward, I'm sorry, and this continues to lift out. We still have our upper low or trough here along the west coast. Overall, good agreement. So for this forecast period, I'm forecasting below normal temperatures here, and I'm forecasting anomalies at 2 to 6 degrees below normal, above normal temperatures here. I think this might be extended westward tomorrow. I gotta see how that is, with anomalies of 4 to 6 degrees above normal for precipitation. Calling for below normal precipitation here. Probability of occurrence is 35%. Then we have above normal precipitation here, and the probability of occurrence is 35 to 40%. Looking ahead to the period for May 25th to 29th. And you can see, you're going to look at some of the models like this. The GFS and its ensembles keeps the pattern pretty much in place. Weaker anomalies though, trough ridge configuration. But if we look at the European, it's a little weaker here. We still have our strong ridge across the eastern U.S., a little weaker here. And then we look at the NAEFS, even weaker, yet even weaker yet with nearly zonal flow. And so there's some disagreement. I think the pattern is going to be, I would say, maybe more like this. So for this forecast period, like the NAEFS, for this forecast period, I'm forecasting above normal temperatures for much of this region here, and the anomalies are 2 to 4 degrees above normal forecast. And for precipitation, above normal precipitation here, probability of occurrence is 35%, and then we have below normal precipitation here. And I think this might be extended further north. I got to say in the next when I do this tomorrow, and the probability of occurrence is 35%. That's the long range weather forecast discussion for May 15th to 29th. Thanks for coming, Jim Munley's World of Weather, and have a good day.